Hi.
How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
How are you doing? Why are you doing the scripture today?
We have a topic to
Topic?
talk about, yeah.
Wow, that's great.
On frustration.
Frustration. Wow. It's a nice topic though. Can you repeat us one?
Frustration is so rampant. I'm sure you are one of them, or you have been frustrated before. Frustration is an emotional response to opposition related to anger, annoyance, and it can increase if your wish or what you are willing for is being blocked or prevented. A lot of people are frustrated in the society because of one reason or the other. And what are the causes of this frustration? What is making people frustrated? The economic situation is making one frustrated. The situation of the country is so harsh, is so difficult. Things are not going on as you expected. So that is really disturbing a lot of people and it's affecting them. And also, inability towards getting what you want at a particular point in time for a very long time. And also, uncomfortability of things that are happening around you, like your marriages, your home, your environment, can also cause frustration. Some people are jobless for so many years. They have tried, they have been looking for jobs for 10, 15 years, and it's not forthcoming. They are frustrated. Homelessness can also cause frustration. When one is homeless, a lot of people are under the bridge. A lot of people are homeless because there's no money to pay their rent. They are stranded. They have no hope. They have no future. They are unhappy because they cannot afford what they want. That can cause frustration. And also, the death of some loved one. When someone dies, it could be that the person is so important in your family and so important to you or so dear to you. The person dies and there is no hope, there is nowhere to run to. It can cause frustration. Failure can also cause frustration. You see, a lot of things can make somebody become a failure, or you feel you are a failure already. It can affect you. It can cause frustration in your life. It can also make you unhappy. And also when you are being disappointed. Some people are disappointed in different aspects of their life, especially in a relationship. It causes frustration. It leads one to madness. It causes a lot in one's life. So you become frustrated because of the disappointment you've had. And when somebody is jealous, you are not contented with what you have. You are probably angry because somebody is looking so good. And sometimes, depending on nature, some will go in there, begin to cry and begin to feel what is happening in their lives. It can also cause frustration. So all these things are the things that can make one frustrated in life. According to the book of 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 says, "Cast all your care upon him because he careth for you." And Proverbs chapter 3 verse 6 says, "Acknowledge him in all you do because he will direct your paths." And Galatians 6 verse 9 says, "Do not be weary of your well-being, that in due season you shall reap if you faint not." We should keep being hardworking and looking up to God, and it shall be well with us. So there are a lot of causes of frustration, especially among the youth. So I want my son here to talk about frustration among the youth.
Alright, thank you, ma'am. I'm highly honored to be here today. No, first of all, what about frustration, man? Frustration is just a fact of you being denied of doing something that will make you succeed or doing something that will make you to be great in life. So frustration also means you having something in mind to display, but due to some certain external conditions caused by the government in the country and the likes, you are unable to deliver them. So there are many various things that could lead to frustration. But today, because of our time, I'll briefly talk on three major ones of them. First one is unemployment. This is the greatest cause of all frustration. Statistically, in Nigeria now, we have 65% of people that are under the age of 35 And could you imagine, at this 35, most of them are unable to get their stand in this country as of today. Youths are the leaders of tomorrow. According to President Obasanjo, our ex-president in this Nigeria, there was a time he was delivering a speech at his presidential library at this Abeokuta here. He said something. He said, youths of this nation are supposed to be gainfully engaged. That is, they must be doing something at hand. They must be doing something. And he says this, he went further by saying, if they are not gainfully engaged, they will explode. What he's trying to say? They will get frustrated. And frustration is the mother of all suicidal thoughts and all other antisocial behaviors. And also went further by saying, youth in Nigeria are well blessed with facility according to him. And he said they lack one thing. And if you like that kind of a thing that he mentioned, destiny can never be fulfilled, which is lack of opportunity. No opportunity, no destiny fulfillment. Are you getting it now?
Yeah.
So, looking at that alone, how can someone succeed without opportunity? That's question one. And he also went further by saying, during their own time there was many facilities, but there was no opportunity. Now, what is the facility that we have now? We have social networks. They are good, but too much of them is also one of the reasons that is causing frustration. Most of these violent films people watch online, youth watch them, they watch porns online, they begin to practice all those things. And that robs them of their internal comfort, their internal peace. And frustration is also lack of internal comfort. You are sleeping in your room, you're just thinking, oh, around 12 a.m. now, some robbers will come and knock. Frustration. Are you getting it now? So unemployment is the basic cause of frustration in many developing countries like Nigeria. There is this second problem again, which is pressure to be the best. Well, it is great for everyone to be the best. As your son, your prayer for me is to become best in whatever I'm doing. But many youths, they are forgetting that you can only become the best by making your passion your profession. Parents must not compel their children to do to become what they themselves want the child to become, due to the fact that whether they themselves were not successful when they were at that age. That attitude of our parents mostly in African country, that you must do what I want to do, or else you're a bastard, I will disown you. All those things are not helping us to be sincere. So let us do what we want to do. Let us study what we have passion for. Let us discover our reading in what we are doing and make it flow. If we cannot discover, we cannot identify. If we cannot display what we have to the world, nothing. Are you getting it, man?
Yeah.
So our parents are they're making this kind of mistakes. And by the time imagine, when I was in school then, there was some of my colleagues there. Well, my daddy is a lecturer. The lady that happens to be a lecturer. So she was saying, what? My dad is a lecturer. He's a chemistry lecturer to be specific. He wants me to also be a chemistry student. Do you believe that when you got to a point, the lady was saying, oh God, we even asked me to come to this, even though because of this my dad. Is there a brother that has the kind of brain he has? Must I become me? Why can't I just live my life the way I want to please myself and my society and to do something great out of it? Could it be that this lady failed? So are you telling me that by the time that kind of lady got home and dropped it, okay, daddy, you want me to go to school to study chemistry? Wow, BSc in chemistry? Oh, this is certificate. What do you have? Pass. Are you telling me that kind of daddy will be telling boy, the daddy, you are a dormant, you are not brilliant, you are this, you are dormant, you are this? No. Actually, they want to say, but the girl will tell them, that is not my passion, definitely can be my profession. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, on that aspect too, on the other hand, youth as well, ought also to know that, this is what I'm capable of doing, this is what I did. They should set goals. There's a principle I discovered then when I was an undergraduate. It is called the principle of PLAN, plan. You must always be prepared to learn You must be number 1. P, prepared. L, you learn. A, you act. And the last one, you never give up. Because if you give up, frustration sets in. And never forget, I said it earlier, frustration is the mother of all evil thoughts. Because once one is frustrated, you can see some people jump into lagoon. Of course, they do not decide that from their mind.
Yeah.
They do not decide. They do not deserve it. Neither do they desire to do such a thing. Because they have been frustrated. And lastly, because of our time, I would like to talk on the most common one: blaming others for your own personal failure.
Yeah.
You stated that such thing when you were educating us, when we started this program. You know, you are responsible for your own life. You are that artist owning the pen of your destiny. If you like, you can draw it into V shape, and into circular shape, rectangular shape, or any shape you like. That is, if you refuse to take responsibility, you become a liability. Instead of you wasting your time, causing somebody in high political rank, why can't you just sit down? I mean, you should think that, oh, instead of blaming anybody, who should I blame? I am myself. I am responsible for whatever I do. I don't need to rely on anybody like my parents for being a failure. We have seen so many. I could remember the case of a brother then. The parent of this brother was frustrated to the point of telling this brother, to go and learn mechanic. Not that this man is not brilliant. He was highly brilliant. In fact, he was among 158 students. He was the only one that made a first-class result in the Department of Chemistry. And they told him to go and be a mechanic. Suicide is not the best option. Life continues with or without you. So if you die, you lose your life. People forget about you. They mourn for like a week. That's all. Nothing to remember, nothing to show for it. You come into this life and you live without leaving an impact. If you are not making impact, you are not supposed to be living. A writer once said, I can still remember his name, Khalid Masood. He said, it's a frustrated world, a world full of frustration. But I suggest, and I believe it is what you're supposed to follow. There is no limit to what you can achieve. God did not create any man to be inferior. He created us with a divine mandate, which is to fulfill destiny. And we are supposed to have this innate burning passion and desire that in this rugged nation, in any kind of ugly situation, I am going to succeed. Therefore, keep praying, keep believing, keep working hard. Success is sure.
Very good. As you can see, we have mentioned the causes of frustration in life and of frustration also in the society. So I advise youth to engage themselves. Look for something doing. Do not stay silent. Do not keep quiet. Do not be lazy. Stand up and work. I think with that, you will help yourself. And also, I advise parents not to force their children into what they don't want to do, because they will make them get frustrated at the end of the day. Allow your child make a decision on what she feels she can do about life, especially in the courses she wants to read or whatever she wants to do in life. You can only encourage her, pray for her, and make her see reasons you want her to do certain things, but do not force your children so that they will not be frustrated. Graduates should go and learn a trade. No matter your education, try and get a trade for yourself. Learn a trade. Do not allow illiterate rule you. Just imagine, with your education and with the trade you learned, you will be good to go. And again, do not blame anybody for your condition or for what you are passing through. No matter what, do not feel it is because you don't have parents, because you don't have anybody helping you. You can make it. You can do it. And I also advise the youth to keep away from all violence. You are a chosen generation. You are special. So you keep away from evil deeds. from all violence, from stealing, armed robbery, and whatever 419, and all sorts of. Keep away from it, because there's dignity in labor. And as you do that, God will also make a way with prayers and perseverance. And also remember, you should always say to yourself, you can. Say to yourself, I can make it. Say to yourself, I will achieve. And you will achieve, and it must come to pass. Thank you so much for listening. Imose Uzo once more. Thanks for your likes and shares. I appreciate you all. God bless you.